What up, YouTube? Today's video, I want to talk about women treating the good man wrong and the bad man right. Now, this is a requested video. You know what I'm saying? I talked about this in my self-beauty. What is self-beauty video? Self-beauty. What is self-beauty video? And once I do this, I'm not going back again because I keep moving forward. So since this was requested, I'm just going to touch on this topic real quick. And that's it. Now, first things first. First things first. I want to say this. Not all women do this. You see what I'm saying? Because you actually have some women, that actually got their head on straight, blah, blah, blah. But, women go through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Men go through a lot of stuff too. But women go through more than men, with pregnancy, cramps, and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Now, let's say you meet a woman, whatever, right? And she seemed nice, she looked nice, whatever the case may be. Or, okay, she looked good, because nice really means foolish. Go look up the etymology of that. She looked good, you know what I'm saying? She carried herself well, whatever. And you got your head on straight, you know what I'm saying? You actually doing good for yourself, and you meet this woman, whatever, and you try to, actually show her that you really care for her. You know what I'm saying? Not moving too fast, but you want to show this woman that you care for her. So you take her out to a nice dinner and shit. You know what I'm saying? You buy her some nice clothes, whatever. And as you do that, you notice that with her, the affection that she show you, she really don't show you that much affection as she may show, let's say, her baby daddy or whatever the case may be. And now let's stop right there for a second. Now let's say her baby daddy, whatever the case may be, is, he talk wrong to her, you know what I'm saying? Call out her name, you know what I'm saying? Treat her bogus, this and that. You know what I'm saying? The basic type of relationship that goes on in 2016. And you notice that no matter what he do, he always treat her bogus. But she always try to, get his attention. She always try to win him over to get his love and affection. But it never happens, you see. But when it comes to the good guy, she always treat you bogus, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not just speaking on this, I'm speaking from experience, you feel me? Because I done been through this type of shit, You get with a woman, you the good guy, they kind of treat you like you the second citizen. Now, it's like that because, one, she probably had an experience with a quote-unquote good guy, and he ended up being the bad guy, you know what I'm saying? A wolf in sheep clothing, you see? And what the fuck? That's a dead snake. And so when she went through that experience, you know what I'm saying, it could have been an abusive relationship, whatever the case may be. And now, it kind of shook her up or whatever. And now that, you come in the picture, she kind of skeptical because, she went through that already. So basically what it is it's like a self-traumatic experience, you know what I'm saying? You can't blame women for, wanting to take it slow or whatever. Like, sometimes you gotta actually just get them time to think, because some women go through a lot. I'm saying all women go through a lot, really. So if she treating the good guy kind of bogus and petty, but treating the bad guy kind of good, that's because, one, she had a baby with the guy, I guess you could say, and she just want things to work out, Maybe she don't want her kid or her kids to grow up in a single parent home. So she try her best to keep it together, whatever. But when the good guy come along, they just put him on hold, or no matter what he do, he could buy her the best type of clothes, you know what I'm saying? He could pull up in the best type of cars and all this, and she still don't really show him that much love and affection that she do the bad guy. That's because it's a traumatic experience, And sometimes, if you feeling like, the relationship may not go nowhere, maybe y'all should just be friends. And one, if that's even happening, you shouldn't even be jumping into relationships anyway. You see what I'm saying? So the best thing I could tell you to do with that is to get to know this woman, or, vice versa. Women get to know that man, what I'm saying, before y'all just jump in a relationship. Because, nowadays relationships ain't nothing but, lust relationships, just to have sex and then, leave, whatever. So that's my take on the whole situation, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at it from that, women go through a lot, and it probably been that guy that came along that didn't pose as the good guy, but really was the bad guy. And he didn't ruin it for every guy. It's a lot of people out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I had a relationship where Like I say, the verbal abuse and the emotional abuse was 50-50. I had my share, she had her share, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it go. You pick up and you learn from that. Of course the pain hurt, no shit, you're human. But you gotta learn how to live with it and get over it, man. Request a video. I'm saying if you got any more requests, let me know and I'll do them.